Dr. Annika Cass sits in front of an unseen investigator while a recording is being made. The investigator wants an explanation for how she survived. As she thinks back on her life, her memories return to her childhood with her younger sister, Clara. As a child, Annika cares deeply for Clara and often looks after her. The two sisters are delicate and often talk about life while sharing a bunk bed beneath the night sky. Clara wonders what exists beyond the farthest planet, and the sisters imagine endless possibilities.
What's past the last planet?
Infinity.
One day, as they release a trapped firefly, believing it deserves to live freely, Clara becomes critically ill. Annika watches medical monitors as her sister's condition worsens until the signals finally stop. Clara dies, leaving Annika devastated. Many years later, billionaire entrepreneur Sam Houston speaks to a large audience. Known for building his fortune through solar energy, he tells the crowd that he does not consider himself a visionary. Instead, he says the true visionary is Dr. Annika Cass, someone sitting among them. He reveals that she became the first person to capture an image of dark matter, earning loud applause from the audience.
Is there something you know that we don't?
I'm just a fella that sees what's right in front of him.
Okay, so who does Sam Houston consider a visionary?
We have one right here in this very room. Annika Cass.
After the event, Sam tells Annika that he is fascinated by her work and praises her ability to find patterns where others see only confusion. She told him that she combined 200 separate data sets to make her discovery. For the first time, someone shows interest not only in what she accomplished, but also in the reason she pursued it.
I guess I just want to know what's out there.
Sam offers Annika a one-year position at a highly secret research facility on a Caribbean island. At first, she declines the offer, in explaining that she has no interest in searching for extraterrestrials. Sam clarifies that the project focuses on analyzing mysterious signals rather than chasing aliens. He believes her dark matter algorithm can help make sense of the data they have collected. Curious about the unknown signals, Annika eventually agrees to join the project.
What lab?
That's confidential. There's more up there.
Aliens.
And we need your discovery to make sense of it.
She then goes to the hidden island where she is introduced to Charlie Kaminsky, an engineer who leads Gateway Labs. Charlie enjoys creating advanced technology and is excited to finally meet the scientist whose work he greatly admires.
I am an electronics engineer.
Stephen Hawking, saying he teaches math.
After arriving at the facility, they meet Dr. Perry Glassner, a brilliant but deeply suspicious scientist. Inside, Perry's attitude toward the newcomers is immediately unfriendly. He questions Annika's reasons for coming and openly suggests that she has been sent by Sam to spy on him. Charlie tries to introduce himself, but Perry simply leaves.
Sam Houston sent me.
Why would he do that?
I'm a computer scientist.
Perry warns them that every message and conversation at the facility is monitored. He criticizes the project as a monument to Sam's ego. He then begins explaining his views about humanity and life in the universe. According to Perry, humans are destructive creatures who are steadily pushing themselves toward extinction. He believes humanity is far less important than people like to imagine. Using Drake's equation as support for his ideas, he argues that intelligent life must exist elsewhere in the universe.
Yes, it's completely and utterly unnecessary. I should be doing this work on my own.
He also dismisses traditional programs that search for alien radio transmissions, claiming they are looking in the wrong place. Perry then explains that his machine does not send commands or force changes. It simply listens for signals that are already being transmitted. Charlie still considers the idea impossible, but Perry reveals that he built the device himself 6 years earlier while working alone in his basement.
If you force a quantum state change that breaks entanglement.
This simply listens.
It's impossible.
Perry tells Annika and Charlie that most of the hard work has already been done. Annika connects her algorithm to the machine and begins organizing the information. She sorts the data through several layers of analysis, gradually turning what appears to be random noise into something structured. As more patterns emerge, the data aligns into a recognizable signal.
It's chaos.
Yeah.
Then we find order in the chaos.
The machine begins producing a clear response. Charlie is stunned and immediately concludes that the signal comes from extraterrestrial intelligence. Annika asks Perry to verify the results. He confirms that the discovery suggests humanity is not the only intelligent life in existence. Charlie then wonders what the signal actually contains. Perry introduces the machine's name, Little Mouth, and explains that it is only capable of receiving transmission.
It's a signal. They're talking.
Dr. Glassner!
We're not alone. We're not the center of the universe. We're not special.
The following morning, Perry spends time with his daughter as Annika remains alone with Little Mouth, continuing to process the reality of what she has discovered. The experience brings back memories of Clara. She recalls her sister asking whether she was afraid and begging Clara not to leave, terrified of losing her. Those memories linger as she studies the machine. Charlie later pushes the idea of activating a transmitter and sending a response. Annika disagrees, arguing that they still understand too little about the source of the signal. Charlie counters that communication is the only way to learn more.
Mom says there's no such thing as monsters. I can't lose you.
Their disagreement grows into a larger debate about the future of humanity. Charlie describes technologies he has helped create, including a bionic eye capable of restoring vision. He speaks about a future where humans enhance themselves with advanced machinery, gaining abilities far beyond natural limits. Annika challenges that idea. She argues that suffering, grief, and loss are essential parts of being human.
Improve livers beyond nature, the heart beyond nature. Pass the Rubicon to the brain.
She worries that a future built entirely on artificial intelligence would lose the qualities that allow humanity to grow and change. Annika rejects Charlie's idea that intelligence can be treated like a simple formula. Annika later speaks with Svaya, the island's doctor, asking about Perry's daughter. Svaya reveals that she has been isolated on the island for 3 years and rarely leaves.
I haven't left the island in 3 years, but feels like 30.
I don't know how you stay sane.
What makes you think I have?
Svaya then explains the tragedy that destroyed Perry's life. 4 years earlier, his wife and son died in a house fire while Perry was working in his nearby lab, heavily medicated at the time. Lucy survived only because she had been staying somewhere else.
He lost his wife and son 4 years ago, and it was bad.
Lucy, she was at a sleepover.
At dinner, the atmosphere becomes tense, as Sam entertains Lucy briefly with a simple magic trick, making her laugh, but Perry quickly dismisses her and sends her away for the night. Annika then tells Sam that the discovery should be shared with the world, but Sam refuses, wanting to keep control of it and avoid outside interference. Charlie warns that the signal is highly significant, but Sam criticizes the idea of governments and institutions taking control of their work.
I mean, we're witnessing actual alien chatter.
We need to report this.
Annika expresses concern that responding to the signal could be dangerous, since it would reveal humanity's location. Perry becomes increasingly unstable, demanding immediate fixes to both hardware and software, or threatening to leave the project entirely. Sam then reveals the real reason Annika and Charlie were brought to the island is to replace Perry if he collapses.
Let's buy us another goat.
All right, I think that's fucking...
We're not waiting! You fix my hardware. You fix my software.
As tensions rise on the island, Annika grows more fearful of activating Little Mouth. She warns that letting the signal know humanity is listening could have serious consequences. Charlie disagrees, arguing that an advanced civilization would not be interested in Earth's resources and would not pose a threat.
Our little tiny speck here of the Milky Way is kind of a resource desert. Keep going. Annika, our job is to know the unknown.
When questioned by the interrogator, Annika explains that she never tries to stop Charlie because he never informs her of his final decision, knowing she would object. Charlie proceeds with activating Little Mouth, convinced that no harm will result. The system successfully initializes, although Annika remains unconvinced and uneasy about the safety of the process. Charlie contacts Perry to inform him that the system is now capable of sending responses. Perry prepares to transmit a message back.
He didn't consider the possibility that this alien intelligence might be hostile.
For him, intelligence doesn't waste.
Despite Annika's objections, the process moves forward and she is unable to prevent it. Perry selects a repeating numerical sequence and constructs a message using prime-based encoding intended to travel at light speed. The transmission is repeated multiple times and carries a simple statement that they have received the signal and responded logically. Perry tells them that there is no way to stop the system once it begins.
You're saying a lot more than just hello.
Yes. By the way, Sam won't stop it.
He expresses doubt that any meaningful response will ever come back, expecting only silence from the other side. In his view, the event exposes humanity's insignificance in the universe. When asked why he built the system if he believed nothing mattered, he replies that it was meant as proof of that idea.
To prove it.
The machine activates as the countdown reaches 0 and the signal is sent. Annika immediately calls Sam and tells him that she is done, but immediately a global failure occurs and systems across the world shut down. Sirens sound and power is lost, affecting hospitals, transportation, and aircraft, leading to widespread casualties. Reports confirm that the blackout extends beyond Earth itself, and global authorities speculate about possible extraterrestrial involvement.
When's it happening?
5 minutes ago.
Really?
Whoa.
After 8 minutes and 19 seconds, power is restored. Annika and Sam realize that the duration matches the time it takes light to travel from the sun to Earth. The response suggests the signal was sent in a way aligned with a constant that could be universally understood, implying the sender is aware of humanity's presence and location. Annika is deeply disturbed by the deaths caused by the outage and decides the machine must be shut down permanently.
They waited and they responded in a universal constant. We showed them we understand.
No energy, no power, no biological life.
Charlie, however, insists the event was not an attack, but a form of communication, arguing that the brief blackout was simply a way of saying hello. Perry ultimately disables Littlemouth himself, but Annika realizes the connection has already been made and cannot be undone. She believes humanity's understanding of its place in the universe has been permanently altered, even if the system is shut down. Soon after, strong winds suddenly strike the area as Lucy is playing outside. Perry rushes out and helps her. As they look up, a strange object appears in the sky.
They just turned the lights off for 8 minutes to tell us they heard us.
It's just too dangerous, Charlie.
I don't think it's dangerous, Annika.
The NSA arrives at Sam Houston's mansion and questions why his systems remained unaffected during the blackout. They present him with satellite images showing a rapidly expanding anomaly originating above his private island near Cuba. They warn that if the growth continues, it could trigger global panic within a week. Sam avoids giving clear answers and downplays the situation.
Does the sun still work? Then we still work.
That was taken 2 hours ago, off the coast of Cuba.
Right above a private island owned by you.
At the island, chaos is unfolding around the strange structure. Annika confronts Charlie, accusing him of recklessly endangering everyone. Charlie says that the structure is simply a column of air. Annika suggests that communication itself might not require language as humans know it. She gathers wood to start a fire. As military forces prepare to move in, global tensions escalate.
This'll work.
Annika concludes that the signal may have scanned Earth and detected a world filled with atmosphere, meaning that interaction must occur through air itself. She proposes that entering the pillar and engaging within its medium may be the only way to communicate. As Charlie goes to enter, the NSA takes control of the situation, detaining them.
We can talk to them. 8 minutes and 19.43 seconds. It was a scan. They saw a planet covered in air.
Emotionally shaken, Annika decides to proceed with a risky plan and signals that she is going forward, attempting to mislead the military by claiming that Perry's signal is driving the anomaly's growth. Annika tells the soldiers she only needs 5 minutes to shut everything down and eventually gets to work.
Perry is still running an FTL signal. I believe that it's contributing to the growth.
Oh, can you just tell me how to unplug it?
I just need 5 minutes.
Elsewhere, Charlie creates a diversion to distract the armed personnel, drawing their attention away and allowing Annika to move. As she reaches the area, a soldier shoots her. After a moment, she steps inside it. Inside, she becomes disoriented as she moves through a vast, unfamiliar structure shaped like towering columns near the ocean. Eventually, the presence communicates with her through shifting forms of thought, sound, and perception. It takes the tone and memory of Clara, though it is not truly her. Annika asks who it is, and the entity explains that it is neither biological nor mechanical, but something that exists through constant transformation. It describes itself as part of a system that does not create or destroy, only reorganizes.
Through the air inside you now.
How are you talking to me?
Through memory.
Who are you?
No longer biological.
Like physics itself.
When Annika asks why it is there, the entity responds that humanity called for it through its signals and requests for help. It explains that the anomaly was a form of protection, shielding Earth from dangers within a watching universe. It warns that once a civilization reveals itself, it becomes visible to others, some of whom hide and others who hunt.
You were hiding us from
the universe. You are far from alone.
It explains that these beings have evolved beyond such behavior and now exist as part of a larger universal system of awareness. It tells Annika that humanity is now exposed and that others are already aware of them. It also offers a choice. Humanity can hide or continue on its current path.
Are we in danger?
Yes.
Annika admits she is uncertain whether humanity is ready for what this means. The voice responds that they must release their old understanding in order to face what comes next. After leaving the structure, the anomaly begins to spread, covering the entire Earth.
I don't know if we're ready. We'll never be the same again.
To be ready for what is to come.
Back in the interrogation, Annika is asked final questions about what happened. She explains that there is no enemy to confront and no physical target left behind, and suggests that humanity may now be safe from the universe, but not from itself. She is asked if they will come back, and she answers by asking what makes him think that they left.
What comes next?
They expand their intelligence.
Safe from the universe.
Will they come back?
What makes you think they left?